Hello. Good morning, good evening, good night. You are watching the Upland Action NFT News. You are watching it right now, live. It's happening. It's Thursday. It's November 4th. The year is 2021. And boy, do we have an amazing, incredible, insane show for you today with incredible guests, incredible news topics and subject matters and hoopla and discussions to be had. I'm here joined by my co-host, my brother, Emmett E. Left. How are you on this fine frickin' Thursday?
Oh, I behoove you, brother. Thank you very much for that intro. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fine. It's Thursday, but it feels like a gosh darn Monday around here. The action starts again.
Oh, yes.
Like the Resurrector.
The Resurrector is in the house.
Yeah, excited to chat with our new friends, the Roman Punks, here in a little bit. I've been involved in some Discord madness all morning long, brother. Can I tell you about it?
You have been?
I have.
Why?
Because I am in the old Wag Me Son group, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're holding these World of Women, and now I'm holding materials. The boss toads have stolen Wag Me. Wag Me seems to show up every Thursday with an update. And he showed up today, and he was holding this wallet right in front of a portal that opened up to Times Square. And then 30 minutes later, the second tweet comes out, and it's a street shot from Times Square. So now there's a live scavenger hunt at NFT NYC going on, following Wagme's clues to turn the private keys public.
No kidding? And you're in
no
on
kidding.
This? Where are you on this whole? Are you in on this?
There's Wagme crew members that are on location in New York, running around to the library, to these different parks, to these statues, giving updates in the Discord live. It's insane. Screenshots are being taken. These clues, one of the clues got stolen, and they found the location, but the clue wasn't there. There's these stickers with numbers being left around New York, and all of these clues add up to the private keys of this, whatever it's going to be, basically. And so it's insanity over there. The toads have now released the clue because the boss toad has stolen the clue from the cryptodes.
Do you have anything to show us? When you're talking, I mean, you just sound like you're telling us about a dream you had last night, and it's like, I'm like, what is he talking about here?
The Discord just moves so quick, it would be hard to try and make sense of it, you know? I mean, in here, it's like, it's all just updates coming through. It's people sharing screenshots and locations being delivered.
Okay, so nothing really, but there's a lot going on, you're trying to tell us.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. It's a real world scavenger hunt taking place right now. NFT NYC last day.
So are you getting out there in the streets then?
There's a lot of FOMO about missing the New York moments right now.
Oh, so you can't do it because you're here,
right? But it's not. This community is not like whoever gets or finds or cracks this code is like the winner. It solves it for the entire community type of deal.
Solves itself, like nature. Nature finds a way. Nature
right,
finds
brother.
A way.
So
All righty. So, okay, you had a hoopla of a morning. Well, that's wonderful news. I'm happy for you. Very excited for you. I'm very glad that you were able to contribute that to the conversation today. So let's keep it moving right on into the next couple of topics before we bring in our wonderful guest here. Well, they don't see him in the waiting room yet. Actually, they're not here yet. So that's fine. That's fine. They'll show up here when they show up. And
We'll
we'll
be
bring
there
them on in.
shortly. Yeah, he got the
Yeah.
link. He got back to me.
Okay, great. So, Sue, going over on into Upland really quick, and look what we have here. Construction is ready. Let's go to my new property building, the new building. Where in the world is this one? Well, it's the headquarters here in my little neighborhood that I like to call Corona. The headquarters building is now finally complete. Send myself here so we can take a beautiful look at the color scheme that I decided to go with my epic building. Which now means I have some spark available to stake somewhere else on another building top per se. I've just been jumping around here in San Francisco a little bit. I have not made it over to the Nashville yet, going on with this new stuff, because I've just been doing a lot of treasure hunting. Lots of treasure hunting. Do you like the color of my building?
Love it.
Thank you. Somebody's at my spot right now. Who's there? Who is that?
Yes, we're having a bit of a sync issue. The Penguin's reporting.
Yeah, we always do. It's always a sync. There's always a sync issue. We're never in sync. Go back and watch any episode. If you find one we're in sync, let me know. And I don't know what I'll do. I'll just freak out. Anyway, so I don't know. Nashville's open. I have nothing going on in Nashville. I think they have some new legits, some NFL legits. There's a game pack for 80,000 UPX for sale right now. And that's the only thing they got in the legit department that is for sale at the moment. I have nothing else Upland to discuss. If anybody in the chat has anything they want to add to the Upland conversation, please always add that in. I've just been treasure hunting daily. That's the only thing I can tell you guys right now. But if I look, I want to show you guys some other NFT projects, if you don't mind. Like I stumbled into this one yet. Have you seen this one yet, Em? Stick Dick? How many inches do you got?
Stick dicks.
Yeah, and if you look at the mouse, it's turned into a little dick. You see there? Like a pointed dick.
A balls and shaft.
One's like, you can mint one for 0.06969. It's all about the cock chain, or the blockchain. Revolution is here, but we have just one question. Where are the dicks? So if you look down their dick roadmap here, it's a very long one that kind of tell you some of the classic things. I'm just going down. They've got different dick rarities, curly Q dicks and whatnot. But your boy's involved in this project, Em. Where'd he go? Your boy's one of the main influencers here. Your Jake Paul is he's one of the dick ambassadors here, buddy.
That's
Along with his buddy Jay Alvarez and the artist Hal Lee and a bunch of Instagram models. I don't know why I'm screaming. But this is a dick project with a bunch of dicks involved. Apparently, you can
perhaps Kobe Covington will get involved before the weekend's festivities take place.
What do you call a bunny with a crooked dick? I don't know. That's a question. A funny fuck's funny. Oh, there you go. I don't know. They've got jokes on here. If you want to trust your boy Joe Rogan Paul, involved in this.
Is he the artist?
No. The artist is that guy. The dick artist is Jayarka. So,
okay.
I don't know.
Dick artist.
Not familiar with Jayarka. Jerka. Fucking Jerka. But anyway, that's a weirdo project that's going on out there in the world. Another thing I noticed, Quentin Tarantino is minting 7 Pulp Fiction scenes as NFTs that will reveal new secrets about the film. He's been minting, I believe, the screenplays. He's minted the different versions of the screenplay or something like that. Now he's gonna mint some new scenes. Mr. Tarantino's up in the NFT game, babies and gentlemen. There you have it. That's what's happening there.
That's fun.
Oh yeah. Yes, that is pretty damn fun. Okay, for the Action Family Club card holders, it's time to vote for your favorite Action Family Matters cast member from episode 1. If you go to the Action Family discussions page on our Discord, our Dickcord, if you will, based off the last news story, you will find the Google link here. I'll just share it right. No, I'm not going to share it. Go to the Discord. It's only for the Action Family members, so you know where to go and vote for your favorite cast member. And the winner will be awarded a spot in the cast in episode 2, the Thanksgiving special. Lots of specials at the beginning of this series here, so we got to do that. And also, everybody knows that we've hit the 25% sell-off of the Action Family Club card, which is excellent. Excellent. We are going to get the other 75% up here before the end of the weekend, or before the weekend, sorry, so we can be back up for sale. I think we should have it back. The link should be up by tomorrow, by showtime tomorrow, I believe, is the idea.
Amazing.
Yes, that's very amazing. We had dropped some rewards to the holders, as well as we sent out to Bruce the Goose's charity. We sent some wax there from the first 25% that we've earned here. So yeah, we're all up on our figures, and check your wallets, family members. Check your wallets. All right, so that is the basics of the top of the show. Em, do you have anything else before we bring in our guest here?
I don't at the moment. We had a great Metaforce meeting this morning. I'll just mention that. It's always good to combine forces on Thursdays with you fellas. And some cool things in the works over there. And
that's right.
Yeah, excited to get into it with the Roman punks. Let's get into the office place, brother.
Okay,
or the conference
room.
Into
the office place real quick here.
Get in the conference room.
Should I bring him in? We ready?
Come on in. I'll go get him. Yeah.
Okay. Those Romans. All right. Oh, there he is.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. How are you today?
Hello.
Couldn't be better.
Awesome.
Just grinding away over here. Nice to see you. I'm joining you in the conference room today.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for taking the time.
You've got room. You got room on the panel for some more.
I thought you were going to be sitting with us. I
did
wasn't
too.
Sure you were going to be above us here, but this is great.
Soon, once we get those Meta headsets on, we'll be there.
Definitely.
Oh, I can't wait for that day.
No doubt, eh? Yeah.
Super cool. So the Roman punks, when did it begin?
Oh, it started in the year 410.
Oh wow.
AD.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Long ago.
Rift in the fabric space-time at the Temple of Jupiter Capitolinus, and suddenly the Earth was invaded by creatures from multiple dimensions. And therein is the beginning of the Roman punk fable.
Beautiful.
But the project started in April.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Time
travel. I haven't found the time machine yet, but right now we're just writing the stories and creating the NFTs and building up the world a little bit.
So when you started Roman Punks in April, was it always the plan to go multi-chain? Did you start multi-chain, or did you start one place and then go to the other?
We started on OpenSea, like, the rookie way, because it's just me and my partner, Christine, and the two of us. She's the artist and I'm the writer. And so, and I'm the guy with that is more keen on tech. And so we've put all our skills together and we just started throwing up pieces on OpenSea. But I had been trading in wax actually longer than I had been on OpenSea just because of the gas and prices and everything. Yeah. But it just seemed at the time that all the momentum was there. When we started in April, there was a huge run on OpenSea, on Ethereum NFTs. And so that was what motivated us to take this project from being a concept, which is basically like a Roman setting cyberpunk. You know, we're inspired by like Philip K. Dick and Neil Stephenson, these authors, you know. And so we wanted to do this cyberpunk story, but have it set in Roman punk settings. And then how appropriate was it that CryptoPunks was also going on? So we're like, well, we could do like a CryptoPunk looking style avatar and do all these characters and then give them stories and whatnot. So yeah, when we started, none of that generative NFT stuff was going on. Like that was before the Bored Apes, and it was mostly just people doing in original one-on-one pieces. The Picasso punks was a big one going on at that time. And so yeah, we were just on that train and we've just been going ever since basically. And you know, we've got 1,000 max cap in the collection on Ethereum, and we're at about 700 now. So we're doing them slowly because we're doing them all original pieces, creating them one by one. So
yeah, all right, that's awesome. So okay, so you were in the know of both, and so how quickly did you decide to like, hey, let's start doing this on the wax side as well too?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like the biggest reason for shifting to wax was because of the gas. And we didn't want to have all our eggs in one basket. You know, we didn't want to just rely on Ethereum because there'd be times, there'd be like, you know, 2 months where nothing would move. And then, you know, all of a sudden there'd be like, whoa, we, you know, sell like 10 Ether in like a week and then nothing for like a month or whatever. Right. Yeah. So it's like, we don't really want that inconsistency. Like we believe in the Ethereum collection, like as the store of value for the project, but we want to be able to have some utility and some gameplay and some trading going on. So a lot of the people that also I was interacting with in the different discords were in wax and have been, you know, trading in wax collections. So we've been following a lot of other projects and we're like, hey, you know, wax is pretty nifty, so let's get on there. And it also allowed us to build up stories for the characters, because on the Ethereum, the avatars are just basically the avatars, like, and then on wax, we took that and we expanded it into a card. So we give them names, we give them little flavor texts, and we give them stats that we can use for different gameplay aspects that we have under development. So yeah, wax is great.
Yeah. So real quick, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Especially now with the astronomical gas, it just keeps going on the Ethereum all-time highs, whatnot. Like for indie projects like ours, it's like, you know, it's really frustrating for someone to try and start a new project and then have no movement because of the price of ETH, but wax is an opportunity for anyone to kind of get going. So
yeah, absolutely. So do any of these I won't find a Roman punk that's on the Ethereum blockchain. I won't find that on the wax one. Or are they all unique, different from each other, or are they? Can I find? No, okay.
They're not facsimiles. They're unique. So
gotcha.
It uses the Ethereum blockchain base character. So let's say you've got Roman punk number 299. So well, that character has his face on Ethereum, but on wax, over there he's got a name. He's got descriptions. There's multiple copies of them. There's a different design in the cards, right? So the ETH piece is the one-on-one unique holding, and then the wax NFT are like the trading cards that we use for different gameplay aspects that we have coming up. So yeah, so that's basically it. But also like the benefit for people to have the ETH piece means that they get the number one matching mint of the wax number. So they get, you know, if they have that 299, they get number 299 on wax, but they get the number one mint sent to them.
Oh man.
So there's that benefit. Yeah, and then we have all sorts of other perks built in, like profit sharing for the wax project. The percentage of the profits go to the ETH holders. And we're also building a sandbox experience. So the people who own the NFT on Ethereum, they get the voxel version airdrop to them just by virtue of having that. So that's where we're building the ETH collection as, you know, the essentially like the profit sharing for the project.
Now, how hard is that? You know, like, because I see a lot of that coming up in collections where they're like, oh, we have this metaverse world and you're going to get your 3D avatar version of. Is it hard to create, to get go from, you know, the image that you've created to making that an avatar piece, or no, pretty simple?
Yeah, it's actually quite difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's easier. And then once you manage to build the templates, you basically got the body, and then you just create different pieces. So you've got, you know, the helmets, and you create all the different helmets, you put them on. And so it's just like, you know, it's almost like kind of like the generative NFTs where, you know, Bored Apes and stuff, where they just have all the different pieces that they put together. We don't have any code for it. So, you know, we're looking into ways that we can automate it more. But as for like building it on the sandbox, they have a pretty cool voxel editor app that is available for free that anyone can download. And you can go in there and you can just start moving different colored blocks around in a 3D, you know, sort of setting. And you're just moving these blocks and creating them just like Minecraft, you know?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, awesome. So this is all being done by just two people, you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, it's being done by two people. And then we also have we're subcontracting some other our community members to do some of the other developments. Like in Sandbox, we're building a coliseum on a piece of land that we have. So we've got this giant coliseum with like multiple basement dungeon layers, and then a fighting arena, and then all the different stands, and then all these platforms that will go up to the sky. And so we'll be able to have all these 3D activities that people can do on there, as well as like a PvP arena where they can battle it out. And so all that is being developed, and we've got some people that we've met on the Sandbox Discord actually that are helping us with that. You know, because it's like, it's one thing to know how to do it, it's the other thing to like put in all the time. And so it's like, you know, we need people to help us build the project out. And so it's what's been great about this project is that we've built such a great community of people. We even have some other people in our community that are helping to contribute by building backstories for the characters, right? Because we want this to be made into comic books, and eventually, you know, we're building up all this intellectual property on the blockchain we can use to license into whatever. And so the community members are participating, they're getting their share payment through NFTs and different crypto and airdrops and stuff. So community-based indie project, you know, we're working on it pretty much full time, my wife and I. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah. And nice to meet you guys. I've been watching your clips for a while now. I've seen you on YouTube a bunch of times. So when my colleague Nighthawk over at Crypto Whale Club suggested that we hook up, I was excited for it. So thanks for the chance, guys.
No, yeah, we're very happy to have you here. Nighthawk's the best. That guy's cool as hell. So yeah, that's great that you're here through him. So far, like, I haven't really come across too many projects that are doing what you're doing with the cross chain, like from to ETH to Wax. But it's something, you know, most of the stuff we've done has been on Wax, but it's I daydream about cross chain a lot. We have a movie that we want to release, and we're trying to figure out which chain or how to go about doing doing that. So it's definitely a topic that's on my mind. Are there other projects that you've come across that are doing a similar type of thing where they're cross chaining?
We we've heard of a few different projects that are on cross chain. I was just talking. I met a guy, Bon Art School, an artist. He does these Adult Swim cartoons that are really cool. I just met him on another show on Nifty BC's stream, and he's doing pieces on ETH and also on Wax. Also, you know, some of our friends that we have that have Wax projects like Tales from the Crypto, Neon Space and some of
Yeah.
these other
That's
projects,
right,
they're
yeah.
actually interested in moving to ETH as well.
Yep.
And then of course there's the Finny project, and they're all about being on all the blockchains, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so while we are cross blockchain, we don't have like yet any automated or smart contract utility that combines them all in a way.
Right.
We're just kind of like, right now it's kind of all manual, but we believe that it'll get to a point where the ability to do cross blockchain utility will get developed, right? And there'll be a way to integrate it through different applications that haven't been made yet. I know there's some ability to integrate Wax with Ethereum, but it's very basic and not
Yeah.
user friendly. So
Yeah.
right now what we do is just create the intellectual property, create the NFTs, develop everything on different blockchains. And, you know, as the blockchain world and the crypto world starts to into the mainstream, we'll have, you know, content that's ready to take advantage for when the crowds come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of the belief, right? And then we've just been learning about Solana. Like it kind of took us by surprise. Like we've been so busy with what we're doing with Wax and Ether, Sandbox. We actually have some Chainlink utility. We have a Chainlink smart contract that does verified randomness, that picks random numbers on chain essentially, that we have plans to use for picking things in the game and assigning random numbers, so it's verified.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
but and then the Solana has kind of just come out of left field recently. In 4 seconds, taking over Cardano is like, you know, one of the top 5 cryptos. So we want to get on there too. So we're starting to conceptualize like, well, what sort of arm of the Rowan projects could go on Solana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we need to get something up there. We want to get something everywhere.
Right. That's sort of the same way that I feel about releasing our film. It's like I'm sort of looking at the idea of, you know, the different blockchains is almost like different movie store or rental houses or something like that. You know, there's such like Solana freaks or ETH heads or, you know, Wax heads, that are people that are kind of married to their chains.
Yeah.
That I don't want to deny them the ability to see this film. And you know, there's talks there's ideas of like making a game, potentially maybe we make the game on Wax, you know, and then like there's an idea of like having like more of like a producer's NFT that like if you were to purchase this, you would have like ownership and be able to sell the movie, screen it, you know, do all the things that we would be able to do with it. And like maybe that would be on ETH or something, you know. But I would like to like have the ability for somebody to purchase or pick it up or be able to see it from whatever chain, you know. So
Yeah.
and in my mind, I'm wondering if I'm thinking about this correctly, if that's the right way to go, you know what I mean? Like to try to reach everybody in the space in that way. Or if I'm like gonna do all this work to set it up that way, and then like some technology is gonna come out that's just gonna make everything that we did obsolete, and it's just like, oh no, you just have to do this, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's like sort of the loop around question in my head. Like how much time do you spend? Like are you highly technical when it comes to like coding and stuff like that? Are you doing?
No,
Okay.
I'm a project manager, so my background is more about finding the expertise and, you know, trying to put different people together to develop things, right?
Yeah.
But with this, it's great because like we get to have our own vision and manage this project ourselves. But I do have enough baseline tech knowledge to be able to understand what's happening and what needs to be done. It's just that, the coding, I don't do it myself, nor do I have the time to do it. So
yeah,
so that's what selling more of the NFTs on Wax and Ethereum affords us, is the ability to reinvest that into further development and blockchain utility. There's a lot of stuff that we can do on Wax. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. So we're excited about that. We've just done a pre-drop for our fighters. So what we're doing is we have because I mentioned we have a Coliseum with PvP. That right now we don't have it built up yet. But we do have the fighter NFTs on Wax. And so what we're doing is we're going to start next week doing Twitch streams where we will facilitate and simulate battles. And so the people who are in attendance, they get to essentially play their cards, and we will calculate battles using different stats and dice, etc., and keep track about who wins over the number of weeks, and then have giveaways built in, etc. Right?
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. There's a lot of development that we can do with the utility on Wax, and we're looking forward to doing lots of blending now. The other fun thing is that we're really focused on the Discord and building up our Discord into a place where people can actually RPG in the Discord.
Yeah.
Not only RPG, but like in terms of like acting out the characters if they choose, but also through a bot that has quests. And so we use this bot called Do Util that has quests built in. So as you're going around and chatting in the Discord, you'll get these quests that'll spawn. And so sometimes the quest will be redeemable for a Wax card. So if this quest pops up and it's like, oh, you've got to attack this character, you go fight them in the arena, and then once you've defeated them, we get notified, and then we'll go and transfer that Wax card to you. So it's a way for people to come to the Discord and participate. And even if they don't have a penny to their name, they can still earn NFTs that can then be sold and have value in them, right? So it's great for accessibility and for building gameplay and different sort of ways that people can earn them.
Yeah, no, that's fun. That's fun. So you guys are gonna try to get into some of the blending mechanics and stuff like that. That's fun. What other mechanics do you know of, or do you think are coming soon, or is there anything that you wish was happening? Like as you were just talking there, like what popped into my mind is like the idea of like all of these NFTs, all of these Roman punks, like being able to speak back to you. Like to have, or like almost like a Teddy Ruxpin or whatever. Maybe in the beginning, it's like there's several lines that they say, like, or a Chucky doll, but then like eventually they're just like talking to you like your little like AI buddy. I could see that happening at some point.
That's a hell of an idea, and actually we've got some rudimentary plans to make that happen in the sense where in the Discord you can set up bots, and so if you enter certain commands, then they'll come and talk back at you, or they'll just come out and say random things, right?
Yeah. And
so we set out these bots that are the actual characters in the Discord. So that's one plan that we have. But
that's cool. Wait, that just there was a project that we did. We didn't have them on as guests or whatnot, but we did talk about this one that I stumbled into where it was like all these like historians and like philosophers from time, but you could start to like type in. There was 3 different ways to interact with it. Apparently the NFT was supposed to be like learning, and eventually it would like kind of get to this place where you could communicate with it or something. But
yeah, there's this GPT. I think that's what it is. The acronym is GPT-3, and it's a new artificial intelligence machine learning tool, essentially, that it scans all the text that has ever been written in the history that's published on the internet, and it will create books and stories, and it's incredible. Like with all the different applications for this, you know, like one of the things that it's being used for is that, you know, when you go onto a website and then they pop up these little like, hi, may I help you? You know, like it's pretending like it's a real person and you ask it
Yeah.
questions. The sophistication for that, like to build that up so that it, you know, can understand, respond in a way that it, like it's almost like it's a real person. It'd be really cool to apply that in gameplay, right? For artificial intelligence. I don't think we've really got there yet, but you know, the technology is already there. It's being used in business. So, you know, to have that ability to have like a more authentic interaction with an AI character rather than just have them like with canned scripts. It's like, no, they'll respond to what you're saying and like try to like invent some new line. Like it's probably going to be nonsensical, but you know, hey, if it's some weird like sci-fi game, then you want it to be kind of nonsensical anyway. So
Yeah.
Excited for all that stuff. Like we're on the cusp of this whole metaverse, you know, artificial intelligence weirdness, right? Like Ready Player One is almost like it's here already.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. So, are there any other metaverses that you guys are building in, setting up in?
No, none that we are building or setting up in, but we have been looking into what's going on in Immersis and Uplift on Wax. I don't know if you guys are on there, if you're familiar with it or have used it.
We have a big land on there where we have there's a big left land, and then Metaforce Comics has a land in there, so we're definitely into the Uplift world. And I just finally went into Immersis like a couple weeks ago for the first time and was like checking that out.
That's far out, man. Like, and it's cool how it's all, you know, hinged on Wax. Like we want to kind of try and dabble in everything, you know, hedge your bets. You don't know what's going to be the next big thing, right? So we're kind of, you know, leaning more towards Sandbox now, but also looking into Immersis and Uplift, and you know, potentially finding some land and setting things up on there. It's all just about like who we're collaborating with too, because it's like I said, like it's just two of us, right? So you know, if we're going to be building all these spaces, you know, we're going to need more people to help to make it happen and make it realized. So, you know, if we find a whole bunch of people that are interested in helping to bring our project over to Upland, then hey, that's where we'll go, right? But if we're more geared towards Sandbox, then we'll go there, right? So yeah, it's kind of community based. So we just kind of go with the flow, right?
Super cool. Yeah.
What
else, if anything, should we know about the Roman punks that we haven't discussed already, if any?
Well, I mentioned that it is a world building project. So it is something that is built over time. It's community based. One thing I will say is that if anyone is interested in joining or collecting, there are different options. So of course the premium option is to buy a Ethereum Roman Punk, but we also have a pack which we are dropping on Nifty. So people can collect the fighter NFTs and use those on Twitch. And then the third option is the Discord. By joining the Discord and just interacting with the bot, the do util bot in the catacombs, then they can earn NFTs passively just by hanging out in the Discord. So those are the ways that people can get into the project. It's community based, like I said, so we're not like massively marketing to try and get people to buy the NFTs at this point. We're mostly just trying to market and find people who are interested in our concept and want to come join our community to be part of it and to grow with us. You know, so it's a slow burn project. We're also always interested in people who have the ability to develop things like bots and on Discord and other blockchain utility, because as I mentioned, I'm not the coder. So yeah, I guess that pretty much sums it up where we are.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on all the time, and we're looking forward to once crypto blows up again. It feels like we're kind of in a little bit of a bear market again right now for NFTs, especially on the ones on Ethereum.
Yeah.
They've kind of lulled, so it's a great time for people to go pick up pieces, especially the blue chip pieces, right? But meanwhile, we just forge on and power through, and yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think yeah, it seems like there's a little bit of a cycle going, and crypto's having its moment. I think NFTs will have another little round here. Probably
Gas is having its moment.
gas is having its moment for sure.
Been through
Yeah,
so many of those.
yeah, I'm curious on that level too. Like, it seems like what do you think it'll be that will bring the attention back to NFTs? Do you think it'll be like some new like use case, a new utility, or just a one of these projects like delivering potentially? You know, like kind of like being built, and here we are. We got everything up and running. Like, what do you think it'll be?
It's funny because it's a hot combination of all the above. It's hard to say what one thing is going to be, or whether it will just be one thing. But like, look at what has brought more movement to the crypto and NFT space over the last months. It's like, okay, well, X celebrity joins and starts tweeting that they've changed their profile picture to a crypto punker or whatever, right?
Yep.
The Christie's auction and all these, big high profile events happen. Then suddenly everyone starts waking up to it. And then also when the crypto isn't surging, when it starts to lull a little bit after the altcoins pump is done, well, then their interest starts going back to NFTs just because they become more affordable as the price of Ether, especially, starts going down again. So I think it's all just, that's what we've seen in the previous months and how the cycles go. But going forward, it just seems like every day there's more and more stuff going on that's going to bring mass adoption to this space. Like even McDonald's is like giving away NFTs now. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Facebook with their Meta and all this stuff. Like, as soon as it goes corporate, it goes crazy, and that's what brings in all the people. And that's what we've been doing all these last 6+ months, is trying to build up enough presence in the space and enough intellectual property that so once the big Du Bois do come to the scene, rather than be invisible, oh well, we all already got our feet in it. We already have one foot in. So yeah, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're building for. Did you see, like, with as soon as that Facebook Meta announcement was made, the Decentraland Mana and the Sandbox Sand tokens are just pumped huge, right? Like,
Yeah.
Essentially everyone's looking at that and saying, oh, okay, well, if these blue chip Fortune 500 companies are interested in metaverse, well,
That's it.
everyone.
That's what,
Maybe I should start getting interested.
and I think that it's that was it. Like the Facebook Meta deal is like that's the first domino in the second wave of the NFT boom. I feel like, because like you're saying it's Decentraland blows up at that point. Like it's sort of like for me in my experience, like we got into crypto in like 2016, 2017, like most. And when I got into Upland, like I was just like, oh, here's this, I was just looking for play to earn games, like crypto games at the time, and I stumbled into Upland, and it was like, oh, here's these properties that are tied to real world addresses and yada yada, and I'm like, all right, whatever, and they're NFTs, and I was like, okay, whatever that means, like, how do I make money, and then it's like, wait a minute, I want to build a movie theater in this land, like, how do I do this? NFTs just still like going through over my head, and then it was like all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, now what is this NFT thing? And I started to kind of like really like hone in on it and started to create some on wax and stuff through like the Upland fan art little community that came out of Upland there. And then it was like the whole thing started to make sense to me, and it was like, oh wait, this is why I got so excited and got into crypto in the first place is as a creative person, as a person that makes music, makes film. I always saw that like I knew that this day would come. I knew that this sort of NFT thing would happen in a way, but I just didn't know what to call it or even how to articulate it. And even when the CryptoKitties thing was happening, I just didn't I didn't connect it. I didn't see it as anything. I was just confused by it. So I feel like, it's a different land than it was before, because these products are going to be delivered. Like, not all of them are, but like some of them, you can tell they're already on their way. They already have some use cases and playability and stuff. But I think when the masses start to understand, like that a metaverse is built on an NFT, like, and that's what's going to fuel and pump and push, then people are going to really start to understand it on that basic level and be like, okay, I'm in, I get it.
It's interesting that you mentioned like 2016, 2017, because I remember getting into crypto for the first time back then too. But what happened with those, ICO pumps that were going on in 2017 was that, there was a huge fever for it. And then, it dropped off in 2018. You didn't even really hear anything about crypto. Right. And so a lot of people were in the scene and all were gung-ho for it. But then it was a desert for a while. And I can feel that there might be something similar happening with NFTs now, where maybe 2021 was this year of like crazy NFT project pumping. And then, who knows, for a while it could just fall off as people go and forget about it and just get into other things. But really, are we still there? Because I'm not sure if we are, because everything has changed so much now with all these major corporations getting on board. Like in 2017, right, you didn't have all these big Fortune 500 blue chip companies joining into crypto. It was still, for the most part,
it wasn't celebrities touting,
no celebrities on
NBA players rocking apes on their shoes, and like
Arizona Ice Tea, Nike, like all across the board now. Like, this is I really think that we're mass adopting right now.
It's here to stay.
Yeah.
If there are any cycles, if any cycles happen, it's only going to be temporary cycles, just like the stock market has its cycles. Just like it's never going to drop off completely. It's just going to be worth more and worth less. It allows people to get in and get out and flip things, and that's the whole nature of any market.
And there wasn't DeFi, there wasn't play to earn, there wasn't these things before that. Like when we go to crypto bear markets, like the people that understand and have position themselves in DeFi and play to earn, like the bear market's not going to mean anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't even trade crypto that are in these play to earn. You know what I mean? They're not even looking at it. They're more in it for the games and for the earning opportunities there, but they're not really, it's a different space. There's a different caliber of people like across the board, that are here. Like, it's easier to understand way now, much easier now. And it's just going to continue.
I think that the next big takeoff will be when we see Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony getting into NFTs and making their consoles have play to earn utility. Once that announcement is made, look out. It's going straight to Neptune, because that's it. That's what everyone is looking for, and that's what needs to happen, because how many people are spending countless hours enjoying their time, or some might believe wasting their time, with video games? I mean, I've spent a lot of hours of my life in my youth playing video games. How wonderful is it when we can live in a world where playing a video game allows you to earn money? That's the way it should be. So people are going to be in their homes. They're going to be with their headsets playing games, interacting in metaverses, and that'll be their job. They'll earn. And that's a fascinating concept. And I think we're almost there.
Yes, I agree.
The dream of mine, and then once I started like playing games where you could earn on it, I was like, why would you ever play a game where you didn't earn? Same thing with like finding like, social media, like Steam or Hive, it's called now. So, it was like, why would you ever social media if you're not getting paid for it? Like it blows my mind that the majority of people still like will Facebook it up or Instagram it up when it's like, man, you could be getting paid for doing the exact same thing, like owning your own content, but forget it, whatever. It's just I think it's all crossing the line. It's all happening. It's all the start of it all. Mass adopting is happening now, I think, for real. So exciting times. Very exciting.
And also like in those in-game, those MMORPGs, with their in-game economies, they don't function, and often these games fail. Like I remember reading an article recently that was talking about in-game economies, like Diablo, the Star Wars. What was the Star Wars one called? Star Wars Galaxies. It was like a massive RPG from like 10 or 15 years ago, and the reason the game ended up failing was that things just became it was not worth it anymore. To the economy was completely overloaded. There was no value in it anymore, and so there was no reason for anyone to get into the game. But because that's a centrally mandated economy, like when you think about it, like, okay, well, in the real world, like capitalism versus totalitarian systems, when you've got a centrally mandated Soviet economy and an American economy, the example from the Cold War, well, you've got one that fails and one that succeeds. The same thing can happen in a video game where you've got the creators of the game decide what everything's value is, and all the people playing it disagree. It'll fail, right? But when you have crypto, the creators of the game aren't able to dictate the economy. The players are the ones who dictate it. So that allows a lot more opportunity for these games to take on a life of their own and become community governed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what makes all the difference.
I think that
takes the ownership out of just a bunch of people in a boardroom, and it's more like a democratic ownership, right? And that's what's really super fascinating about how that'll affect not only everything but games especially.
And it'll affect the whole like crypto space too. I think when there's a bull market going on, this next bull market or whatever, like, if there's billions of people playing in the alien world, and it almost becomes their own ecosystems, that then will be funneled and fueled back into like the whole space in a way that we weren't doing before. It's crazy, totally crazy. There's so many more outlets and capabilities nowadays than there was 3-4 years ago. Maddening,
for sure.
And I'm in agreement with I think it's Sklint in the chat room. I want the McRib NFT very much so too. Like, I don't know why. I just want to own the McRib NFT. I think that would be an awesome piece to have in your collection. So okay, couple of things real quick here. I see Vis, you're chatting here too. The Action Family Club card holders, make sure you have checked in with the Left House Collective Discord, the AF check-in channel, to enter on today's grubfish pond. So if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and check in. And also too, did we already open up the token room? This if we haven't done that, maybe we should go ahead and open the token room up, and the first 5 family members that haven't won yet in the last 2 days, first 5 family members check in will get left token drops today. So and that's for the 25% sell off of our Action Family Club card there. So all right, sorry, I had to do that real quick. Awesome, man. This has been a super fun chat. There actually, you've answered a lot of questions that I've had spinning around in my head about going cross chain and stuff like that. So I like that you're doing it. I wish more projects were looking to cross chain it. Maybe they are. I don't know. But I want to get into the Roman punks now. You've turned me into a fan. I'm going to start collecting, and I'm looking forward to battling in the Colosseum.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll see you there.
Yeah.
We're going to start on Twitch next week. So we yeah, if anyone wants to follow us, Twitch TV/Roman Punks, and then you'll get the update once we're live. I'm going to do it multiple days a week, so there'll be lots of opportunity for people to join. Then we'll have giveaways every session, so we'll be giving away lots and lots of wax NFTs.
Fun.
And we'll also be interviewing and inviting other collections in. So if you're listening and you have your own collection and you want to get exposure for it, you might also want to come and be interviewed by us in our Coliseum Clash Twitch stream. So yeah, perhaps you gents would be interested in joining as well. You're more than welcome. Love the community on Wax. I tell you, like, all the most rewarding streams that I've been on, and this one included, have all been mostly wax-based projects. I just find that there's just so much more authenticity and genuine interest in the projects rather than just like, oh, how much is this thing worth, you know? So it's great, and it was really nice to meet you both, and look forward to connecting again.
Yeah, absolutely. We would love to have you back on the show any and all the time. Whenever you're ready or have something that you want to drop or shout, please come back and join us. Just let us know, and yeah, we'd love to have you.
How often do you do your streams?
We're daily, every Monday through Friday. We're here doing it. So yeah, anytime. And we would love to come join you on your Twitch show and stuff. That would be super fun.
Yeah, man.
Great. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. I look forward to hearing more about your film too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk behind the scenes and about that. I would love to share some shit with you about it and get your thoughts on it as well.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Super cool. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll let you go for today, and yeah, we'll see you soon. And I'll hit you up after the show for a chat.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, James.
Thanks a lot. Care. Have a good one. All right.
Roman Punks.
Yes, indeed. Let's move into.
So we're off. No, we're
here. I'll get rid of you. I can help you get out.
Okay, there.
Let's see. How do I do it? All right, there we go. All right. See you next time.
See you next time.
All right. Very cool, man. That was awesome. That dude's amazing. Cool project. Yeah. Let's see. I was thinking maybe even about picking something up to throw on for the giveaway today. If anybody here is new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell. If you want to get in on our giveaways, you have to be an Action Family Club card member, a holder of one of the cards. That's how you get on into our giveaways, and we do giveaways every day. We do have one day that is open to the public, to the non-Action Family Club card holding members, is tomorrow, Friday. On Fridays, as of now, we're going to leave that open to you that do not hold the Action Family Club card. But if you hold an Action Family Club card, Monday through Thursday, you have the opportunity to win great prizes. We have a wallet set up so we can purchase beautiful NFT packs and high-end ones that are very have great use cases in some of these play to earn games or whatnot. The ones that you want, and also the community, the family members have the ability to vote on what cards, what collections they want. And a bunch of you guys shouted that out earlier or last night in the AF discussion room. Lots of good suggestions. So we'll start purchasing and picking up and seeking some of those collections. I believe we have some already sorted out for the day. I think we got to get some Roman Punks up there well too. That would be what they call excellent.
Very
All
excellent.
righty. Okay, I see I have that right. Got that list here. Thank you, Uncle Fizz. What were you saying, brother?
Just saying, very excellent. The
Very
Roman punks. Yeah, I mean, as he was talking there, the different Roman punks kept coming up, and I kept finding different ones that were my favorites. So I was like,
Oh yeah,
there's
there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
And they've got that 90s video game
Yeah.
style to it that I so love. Very true. Alrighty. What are we doing now? Where are we at in the show?
We're at 1 hour in, 1 hour, 1 minute in.
That's early.
That's early.
We
ATV.
still got time. That's early ATV. All right. Well.
Oops. It's Wednesday.
What do I have up on the board here?
Brother Fading Armageddon was shouting about the Boo Pass on Cosmo, Adam, which I feel like I've heard about, but I haven't
What's going on?
seen.
What
Boo Pass?
Boo Pass
Boo Pass?
on Cosmo. Where do you got a linky for me?
No, I'm trying to look right now and see if I can find what he's talking about. If you're out there, Fadings, drop a link to me.
Yeah. God, we were in that Metaforce meeting earlier today, and we were like, I don't know if I can talk about. I think it's up publicly, but I don't know if I can show these things or what. No, I don't think I can. I'm not going to. I'm nervous.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, I'm just gonna shut up then. All right. What was it? There's some. Oh yes, I wanted to talk about this shit with you guys tomorrow. Get ready. Get in early on gaming history. Pinmaster.io, November 5th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pinmaster.io is partnered with the IBF, giving us license to all professional bowlers who will also be in the deck, along with converted bowling alley NFT. We are partnered with IBM Watson and Spark Compass, giving us integration to over 10,000 real-world bowling alleys. Bowling in real life will benefit your in-game character and earn you an attribute NFT. Now, you don't understand this. This is bowling. This is the bowling.
I don't understand it. At first, I thought it was the arcade game that has the actual ball that you throw. But I'm excited after you explained a little bit. That sounds pretty good.
There's more to it than what I'm saying here. Like, you can build a character, right? But you have to go to the bowling alley and record. You got to get some of your best strikes, some of your best blunders, your best position. You got to film this stuff. It's elaborate. It ain't gonna work. Check this out. Listen, fantasy sports and the gaming culture turned football, basketball, and esports into the popular powerhouse they are today. Bowling has yet to take off. Until now, Pinmaster.io is a collaboration between the International Bowling Federation, Spark Compass, and NFTDraft.io. We are creating the world's first crossover game that combines real-world bowling with video game play. Sounds awesome, right? I don't know. Professional bowlers are already involved, but you can be too. Sponsor a character or create your own and receive generous royalties for life, much like the Action Family Matters cast members. They get the royalty payments out for their work in the animation, right? Same as you can make a bowling character, and I could play you. If you have good attributes, I might pick you and as my bowling character, right, to play with.
Roy Munson.
Yeah, the Roy Munson, how this is how it works. Sponsor a character. You literally become a character in our online game that other players can collect, trade, and play as. Pretty cool. You earn residual income off of the use of your player/card. So the better you do, the more people want to play as you, the more money you make. Make to consider now that you are immortalized as a card. Share your card with others. Trade for your friends, idols, and collect all the players. Biatch! Collect your Pin Master legacy. Customize your card with original art. Give your character a unique name or use other character creation suite to make a unique character. Upload up to 10-second clip of your greatest strikes, silliness, flops, or favorite pose. Wow,
All right.
Join today for not $249, only $99 is the pre-launch Pin Master ticket price. And the sale goes on sale tomorrow. Are you going to become a bowler? Are you going to become a bowler?
I need to know, do they allow you to use the bumpers?
The bumper laps?
The bumper laps.
Not sure.
The question for Bill Williams, I think.
Good question. So there you have it there. Pin Masters. Here's the anybody Stoned Rabbit. Bowling, Jesus Christ. I know. Tarantino's drop is on Cosmos. Okay, bowling, LFG. All right. Got it. Tarantino's drop is on Cosmos. Oh, okay, so that's what we were talking about a little bit of.
Yeah, and the boo was towards Jake, our friend Jake Paul. We're trying to get on the show.
Trying to get Jake on the show. Your buddy.
My buddy.
He's been busy, I know. Pin Master. Holy crap, holy.
This is craziness.
Look at this. Look at what they got here. They got a traditional bowling alley. Only
this isn't the sign of mass adoption.
I don't know what is.
I don't know what is.
One person is going to be the proud owner of the traditional bowling alley. Available, one of one, a simple, cheap price of $10,593 wax, only $5,000 to be the bowling alley owner. And redeem for in-game character that's going to run you 209 wax, $99. I might have to pick up the bowling alley. That'd be amazing.
I could see you getting into this one and starting to bowl like 3 times a week.
I know. I used to go bowling by myself. I used to take myself bowling for a little while.
Cosmic bowling.
Little period there where
wait until like midnight and go when the lights were on.
I'd go in the afternoon. Midday bowl. In my early 20s. I was a lonely man then. But yeah, so who knows? Pin it up. Pinmaster.io.
All right.
I know. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. Today, the Lil Hissing Cats, Rancid Royalty, Pin Masters tomorrow. Cosmos 11 on Saturday. Cosmos 11. Soccer in space. Football in space for you Europeans. They will be with us tomorrow as our special guest. Chopping it up. We'll dive deep into it and understand it all.
Yes, we will.
And then after that as well, tomorrow on Asiolana, the Sneaker Wars, which we looked at yesterday a little bit. Then there's that Darko Dice game, which was recommended potentially as collections that we might want to buy and give away to the Action Family Club card holders. I don't know much about it, but we did look into it a little bit. I think we'll get into these other collections. There's nothing really crazy that's new here that's popped up. I met a girlfriend. We talked about that yesterday. You know, we talk about all these NFTs and games and all these things, and like the ones that are still building, and the ones that have promise. Well, there's an NFT that I am holding on the Ethereum side of things. It's a Wreck-It Raccoon. And let's see here. Let me show you what my little Wreck-It Raccoon fella looks like. They have 2 games right now that you can play. They one of them is through Unity, which a lot of these companies seem to use Unity to create their games on. And you can connect your Ethereum and your Phantom wallet address to the game, so when you're playing, you can be collecting and earning Ethereum or Phantom, I believe. Yes, that's why they're asking for both of the wallets. Wait, where's Ralph? Where'd you go? I call him Ralph.
Rally?
Okay, here's my Wreck-It Raccoon. But so they've got going slow. There he is. There's my guy. Hey guy, what up, buddy? Simple Pimple. But yeah, so you go over into their their website and stuff, and they have one game where you're driving a car on a bridge and you can't fall off, and there's things trying to make you fall off and obstacles and stuff. I've played it. It's difficult, but then they just came out with treasures, raccoons, Wreck-It Raccoons treasure hunt. And it's it's an augmented reality thing that you download on your phone, and you can cruise around and find little raccoons like in your yard, in your neighborhood, kind of see how this is happening here, just floating around and collect them and stuff. And I believe you earn prizes, potentially tokens as well. So, they've got
game.
Yeah, it's like kind of like the Pokemon style thing. So you can do this, or they're the other one where you're racing the car, running on the bridge. I want to try to get these guys on the show. They definitely seem like they're going for it, and they've got use cases. The game is up, ways to play to earn some Ethereum. I think everybody should take a look at the raccoon.
Not financial advice, but
no, not financial advice, but just
everyone should
kind of fun. The games that they got are fun. I didn't say you should purchase it or you should whatever. I said take a look at it.
No, I just like to say not financial advice every episode.
It's never financial advice. You got to do your own research. You got to.
You got to around here.
You got
survive, or else wake up with an empty wallet.
Wallet on the toilet. You might end up with an empty wallet on the toilet. Oh, righty.
Wrecked raccoons.
Wrecked raccoons, yeah. Wrecked raccoons. Wrecked raccoons. And there's a bunch of them left. I don't think they sold out, went like gangbusters or whatnot. But it's which is crazy to me because it's like they have functionality. They have more than a lot of people do. Let's see. Yeah, they've only sold like 100 or 1,000.400 out of their 10,000 collection, which is all right by me. More rewards for the small community.
Yeah, these guys are all right.
Yeah.
Sock mouth over there.
Yeah. Oh, you saw sock mouth, huh? Yep. The Band-Aid eyeball, sock mouth. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't bad. Oh, I like the one with the beard. Bearded boy. Good stuff. Do your own research. Thank you, Matthias. That's correct. Alrighty. Doom boom. All right. So let's cover the screen up real quick so I can get some behind the scenes information here and move us into the pond.
Yeah, while you do that, I think we should take a moment. If we scroll way up here in the chat, I know earlier I saw some of the Roman Punk squad calling out the Empire
Oh,
So the Empire was definitely in the house and felt today. Thank you guys for coming out.
oh, hell yeah.
Hopefully you take time to like, subscribe, because we do this every day.
Yeah, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. PDT time. Please join us to win incredible prizes. Now, I know I was talking with the boys about prizes and what we were giving away today. Mr. Hurley ATV.
What do you got?
You guys, can you refresh my? I mean, I guess I can just go look and see what's in our wallet. Maybe you've already purchased and we're ready for giveaway status. It's over to the Crittercraft. Crittercraft.
Man, I'm excited for Saturday.
The big fights.
There's a good fight day on, and we're doing a deep dish over here. I'm making a deep dish.
Deep dish pizza.
Been waiting all week for it, really.
Crabfish.
And Crittercraft always makes me hungry.
Crabfish. I'm hungry too, actually. Every time you say pizza, I want to eat pizza.
Well, the last 3 nights I've been talking to you, I feel like you have.
I eat pizza a lot.
Oh, it's one of the best. You're
Yes,
one of the
indeed.
best at eating pizza.
All right, let me get into the right wallet real quick here. Crabfish. NFA ferns. Not friends, ferns. Oh my God, let me open up the wallet page. What is going on
The
here?
Christmas collections are gonna start chiming in here pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
The ferns, the wreaths, the urethras.
The Aretha Franklins. All right, the left giveaway a wallet. I'm going over into that to see what's in the bank at the moment. Okay, I'm in there here to do. Oh my God, will this internet stop acting like an internet?
Did you notice that our little illuminated photo back there says "Deliver Happiness"? Very fitting. What we try to do, what we aim to do here every day.
Oh yeah, it does. Weird. All right, so no, I got nothing. I got nothing in here. I mean, I got stuff in here, but I got to purchase some stuffies.
The fly.
I'm gonna get what? Damn it, Hurley. What did you? He had told me he had something sorted out, and I thought I remembered it. 1 second here. Let me look in this chat. Get these
Stone,
prizes.
you're eating a ham and mustard sandwich for lunch today?
Who is?
Stoned Wabbit.
Very nice. Damn it, this internet shit. There we go. Share the link just for the mercies. Mercies. God damn it. All right, I can't figure this out. So let's just go back over into, let's go purchase the a Roman Punks. 1 Roman Punk Wax Fighter Pack NFT voucher. What does that mean? 30 wax. It's within the budget. Roman Punks is a pixel art based retro futuristic cyberpunk derivative world building project that is inspired by fine art history and the CryptoPunks movement. It's AD 410. The Goths are sacking the city of Rome. A rift in the fabric of space-time occurs as the Temple of Jupiter, Capitolinius, suddenly multiple dimensions collide and I can't read that fucking word. All right. Well, welcome to our pre-sale in preparation for our Roman Punk Fighter Pack Series 1, which includes 3 NFTs randomly assigned out of more than 150 templates. This promotional drop is intended to raise the 25,000 nefty required to create pre-minted packs. Once packs have been created, blended instructions will be provided to allow bearers to trade the voucher for actual packs. The upcoming pack will include common, rare, and epic NFTs that are part of the fighter schema. Okay, I see what's going on here. You get it, Em? Basically, this is a voucher for, they're trying to raise money to create their packs and the legit packs or whatever, what they're doing here. So it's like, it's kind of like a fundraiser deal to get to the real deal.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's
Makes
cool.
sense.
Yeah, it's not the funnest NFT to give away, you know what I mean, today.
Yeah.
But so it won't be the only thing. But I do want to like contribute and help the Roman Punks get closer to their goal. And I think it would be fun to do one of these, purchase one of these, and put it into the pile.
Put it in there. Yeah, I think so as well.
All right.
And it's something to look forward to for whoever does win it.
Yeah.
It might not be immediate gratification, but come the day that you use that, you'll remember.
Yeah, and then this way too, yeah, the person that wins it, like you have this unlock, or maybe you want to sell, whatever you do with it is yours, right? But at the same time, like it's not your wax that you're spending or nifty that you're spending that locking it up, so you still have that liquidity to spend it wherever you want, but you are sitting on this thing that coming down the line, and we're supporting the Roman Punks project here by doing so. So this is dope.
Yep.
All right, so we got that.
Do it.
What else? What else,
Bob?
What else are we going to give away today, Bob? Well, I've got a bunch of stuff in the wallet already, like Metaphors, Faded Mansua, some nudie ones from Nietzsche. I think there's some nudie photos or something. I got some packs from Lil as well in there. So maybe we just do this Roman Punks and then I just go hog wild with a lot of our packs that we already have in there from our community war chest. Things that we have. Oh yeah, we have some green rabbit, green prints I can throw in there today. Got a couple more Your Mini Toys packs we can throw up there today.
Mortgage Forge.
Okay. We'll just do it like this, and we'll come back hot next week for the community ones. Tomorrow will be the open one. I know we'll have some Crypto Monkeys cards coming out tomorrow, as well as Cosmos 11 cards will be coming out, or will be given away tomorrow as well. So awesome. Let's get into the pond here. Go grub fishing. And I don't think we'll dance off today. We'll just grub fish it. You guys good with that? Good. All right, now the grubbers are grub fishing around. I love it. 27 of you guys are out there swimming around in the pool. I see everybody. I see Rakoyer. I see Big Buddha. I see Jones. Jones still alive. Lurking Ferret. No, we just said his name at the same time. That's got to be good juju. Neckbreaker out there. I shouldn't have said your name. I just got you killed. More Cheese. Wilson Fisk. Everybody. Terran Lore. Castrata. Oscan 67. Octagon. Jeff. Flower. Lark. Bye-bye, Lark. All right, we'll do the top 5. We'll get beautiful NFTs this week. Can 67, you just blew up. Sorry, buddy. All righty. Still got a nice lunar lands out there. Flowers doing 360 loops. Oh, close one, Lunar Land. You're still alive. Whoa, close one.
Jonesy.
Jonesy's still out there, babies and gentlemen. Woo!
Look at you guys. None of you want to go.
Nobody wants to go.
None of you wants to get out of here. Oh, Wilson.
No. Oh, Buddha. Sorry, buddy. Down to Flowers, gone little. Jones has gone big. Oh, Flower uses the tiny technique and it worked. Flower first place.
Goodness,
Congratulations.
Great work, Flower.
Flower, you get the Roman Punks voucher, as well as I'll throw a couple of the other NFTs that we have in the collection there at you. And the other top four, Jones, Big Buddha, Castrata, Wilson, Fisk. You guys are all wieners.
Around
Big
here.
wieners. Big winners, big wieners. Love it, love it, love it. Copy these down and throw them into the chat so I can get these out after the show, and I have my list for it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Wonderful folly.
Yes, indeed. So tomorrow, Big Crypto Monkey Friday, the Action Family Club card will be back up for sale. And very, very soon, we'll have Dyslexic 95 all sorted out and back up for sale. The art project that started in the 90s. You know, there was the first pack came out. We did not like the way that it came out, how it had happened. There's some technical issues. We're going to reissue that pack. The people that did purchase, though, you're going to get a new version. You're going to make sure you're going to get a new pack with the appropriate cards, the things that you were supposed to get that you didn't. We're basically, what I'm trying to say is we're going to sort you out the ones who have already purchased, and we'll get that back up into the game, into the system, into it. And so I'm really excited to share this stuff with you, but I wanted to make sure that we all actually wanted to make sure that we were getting it out to you guys appropriately. That's why we put the brakes on it. Plus, we had to tend to the 25% sellout of the Action Family Club card and kind of get that stuff sorted. Thought that was more pressing and more important to do before we got back to the project. So yes, that's the deal there.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Well, whelps. Tomorrow, Crypto Monkey Friday, Cosmos 11,
right?
Cosmos 11 will be with us. Football in space. Okay, so I think it's the part of the show where we get taken out.
Where we do that thing.
Let's do this differently. Okay, brother, take us out, ski lift style.
All right, I'm going to wait until I can see. Oh, goodness gracious. A little scary from up here, but we are on the slopes, folks. It's that time of the show when we got to go. The fireplace is still roasting. Stay toasty for the rest of your afternoons, evenings, mornings, good nights, whatever you have. But don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back. Crypto Monkey Friday in full effect. The action never stops around here. 1 p.m. PDT. Let's get that correct. And we'll be joined by Cosmos 11, bringing space and football together. Very interesting stuff. Make sure you come back. We'll be here. And until then, we do as we always do around here. Time to go. I bid you adieu.
Sue! Kind of a great show. Kind of an award-winning show. Roman Punk's coming in hot. That feels
Bringing
right.
the heat, cross-chain, thinking, forward thinking, doing it for the community, building the community, as we like to do around here. You all know it. Action Family Club card holders in full effect.
Yes, indeed. Check your wallets for your airdrops. Check it out, family members. Don't be weird.
We're stuck at 18.4, 1,840. We need to hit the weekly mark if we can do our best for tomorrow to share this out. Get some new people in here. Greatly appreciated.
That's right. Like and subscribe campaign coming up starting all next week. It's going to be on all of you family members to share us out and get us there, to get us what I like to use to say and call the over the line. We need to get us over the line. We're going for it here, you guys. We're going for it. We have, like my brother just said, we have 1,000.8.
6.
What?
Oh yeah, well we're at 1,840.
We're at 1,840 subscribers.
Yes.
So we need 160 more in 20. We're trying to do it by episode 300. We're at episode 277 now. So we need 160 in like
the next
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Well,
We
I mean,
can
it's
do it.
5-day shows, right? 5-day weeks, right? With the shows. So 5, 10.
We'll be here all week.
15, 20. Oh, yeah, like we got a month. We're like a month away. A little less than a month. Okay, we're not going anywhere. We're staying right here.
Do it. Bill Williams. Bring him in.
Bring them in for an interview. Okay, bye. I think it's bye time.
I think it's about that time.
Okay.